To be fair, they're good singers, at least.
Are you going to go have been playing the Viesco or not?
Please, help.
What the?
Don't get cuffed now. Don't stay next to the store for
you out of anyone? That's the question.
You need to stay here at distance for now, alright? Very good, very good. After what happened yesterday.
I missed a lot.
Did you,
But I've been told enough.
No. She just woke up, the poor thing.
What the?
What?
What's happening?
If you said something, you cut out. I can't hear you.
Sorry about that.
Burn them.
I don't know what else to
I'll
do.
do it.
It's highly disturbing. Oh, do you have one too?
Oh.
You have no fire.
Go for it.
I have a fire wand. That's all I got. I don't got.
Very
If you want something set on
fire, the phoenix right here.
Yep, the crush.
Yeah, she exploded. Alright, we solved that problem. Alright, you're all fixed lickety split. Let's go.
The problem may have gone away for now, but most likely
Wayne.
she'll just...
It'll most likely return.
Yeah.
It's not fixed, so you know.
I think that was a power
It's just
play.
it's a curse. It's a curse flare up. Right now you're in remission. The curse will probably come back.
I don't want to be cursed.
Hey, I am.
Did you see us come last? Is that what happened?
Alright, let's go to the beach. I need to. Can't remember how. Charts. I don't need the chart. I need the. There. We'll say it's a DC 15 or higher. So it was a 10 and now. Oh, cool. Oh my god. This might take a while. Oh, fuck. Let's see if this rock is a good one. It's on the beach. Oh my god. Alright. Fuck yeah, 19. This looks very good. Ah, finally. Finding some rocks that are durable. Let's check around this water. That makes sense to me. Alright. Let's try on the rocks. I had a lot of luck around the rocks themselves. Okay. Try looking at under this log. Oh my fucking. Alright. Let's try here. I had a lot of luck. Found like 2 rocks around here. Maybe I need to try a different area. It's good. It's not great, but it's at least a rock, so that's 4. I need 1 more. That's not great either, but it'll do. I don't want to dig through sand half a dozen times to look for a decent rock.
Biswick, can you take care of Nim?
I know very little. Wait, you take care of him. What? Yeah, you take care of them.
Physics Tower might be one of the safer places. Because it's all stone and magic.
Cool.
Hi. So, I did your little quest. I got you your rocks that are not as small as a pebble, not as big as a boulder, that are from the beach.
Yes. But are they cool? That was the requirement. What are you doing here?
Staring at you.
Continue.
Okay.
What's the first one on the table? It's a lava rock.
Yes, it does look cool.
Gonna take out the next one. It's shaped like an oval. It's completely smooth and round, about the size of the palm.
Very surprising. Continue.
Pulls out another one. It's about the size of a palm. It's got little bits of gold, like what looks to be like kind of gold flecks in it.
Continue.
You said 5, right?
Just 10.
10. Okay. All right. Well, I have 5. I'll
But
get.
honestly, they're quite cool. If you can manage 5, I'll give you the reward.
All right. Pulls out the next one. Pulls out the next one. It's a bit smaller than the palm. This seems like a normal rock. Maybe a little bit worn from the waves.
That rock is too normal to be cool. It makes it very cool. I like it.
And then pulls out the last one, which looks very similar. It almost looks like one of the chunks that were off the cliffside. A bit of a chunk showing all the different layers.
Not bad. I don't know that last one. I haven't really looked at rocks. I don't have a rock collection, but they're rocks I've never seen before. So, you pass. Here's your pack of Yugi whatever cards. As agreed upon.
Good.
Also, if you didn't know, Iona's cursed by Eska, and she's most likely going to be turned into a plant by the end of the night.
Wait, what? What?
Yes, they're all over there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's going to be a town meeting. You'll know you're near them when you hear the music.
I thought that was all in my head. Good to know.
John, come here, John.
Yes.
Come here right now.
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
I do not know. It's just pointing at me. Yes, you.
Oh, God
Yeah,
damn
I've
it.
been away for a while.
John saw it too.
Look like a.
I think it was just death. It's probably my time or
It
something.
looked like
I
a
don't
rogue
know.
skeleton.
Oh, is that the old town?
They usually show up for the person that's dying, not all of us, unless we're all gonna fucking die.
I understand those
You're like
kinds of things can
3,000 years
happen,
old,
but it kind
and
of
you're still
seems
not
like
dead yet.
you're punishing Iona, but
Well,
she
everyone
was
dies.
also just doing what you were asking her to do. But in
Hey.
doing so, she was going to
That's
be
my
very
barkeep.
hurt and died. Maybe.
Cheers, mate.
Yes, please do not punish Iona, if you'd be so kind.
I made a deal with the defender.
Mm-hmm.
And breaking that
There's also
ring
the fact that
clearly goes against the rules.
catching on fire.
I also distinctly remember when we went out to the forest, we made a diplomatic thing with you that said that if we ever hurt you or your family, that we would be forced to become part of your family, right?
Yes, and you're clearly not part of my family, are you?
No, but in exchange, you said you wouldn't hurt us. And we would be allowed to take things from the forest. Yes. But I think it's only fair, because there was a rule about us not hurting your stuff, or else we would be turned into your family. But we did let you get away with not having an or else for you, right? Because we assumed you could never break your part of the bargain.
Do you want an or else? We can make adjustments.
Well, what I'm going to say is, all of us that were out in that forest, we were getting harmed. We were going to be put to sleep, and we had to do something to stop it. Whether or not it was the dragon, I think you should have to do the same. You have to become part of our family.
You'd be the best person to see that.
Chatting.
Why would I do that?
If you can just chat with people.
Because it's only fair. Because if we had done to you what you did to us yesterday, you would turn us into plants and make us part of your family.
I fully
According to
fully
John,
plan
So
on
that
still
seems fair.
taking
Yeah,
the
sorry,
job.
shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to the meeting.
You will be
So
safe.
what does your little idea entail?
I don't know what that's
you will not be.
My little idea entails that you come to town and you help us, and that if you were with your family, you probably wouldn't curse them for fearing for their own lives. So maybe you would not curse Iona.
You're a real
Even though
bad
she broke the ring, it was because she was very scared that you were going to be getting her killed. I think that's fair.
Fair and I
You would do that for your family?
Making such contracts.
Well, if they were family, you probably wouldn't be killing them either.
Well, maybe they shouldn't break contracts.
Well, you've done that now, because you hurt us.
Right.
So, maybe one broken contract for another broken
Alright,
contract,
easy plan.
and we calls it evens? You said that you wouldn't harm us.
Who said I harmed you? You all harmed yourself.
No. Whether or not we got hurt by the unsealing, because I get the feeling you don't do fires things, but making the pink gas appear and making us sleepy, and then also making her hair fall out, that's definitely harming. That's not a good thing.
Fire?
Yes, there was fire.
Yeah. Whenever we were trying to break into seals, it definitely made her hand catch on fire. And then by the last one, we were really worried she was going to die. So I tried to do it, and I completely burst into fire. And if it wasn't for John giving me a potion, I probably would be shriveled up in charcoal.
That must have been her then.
Her who?
Please? Who?
My love.
Will you fill in the blanks so we don't have to play this game?
The tree.
The tree?
The big tree in the forest?
Yeah.
Do you?
Scoot over here. It's too big.
So why would it burn us for opening the seals?
I think I put the
Probably
pieces
trying to
of
stop
them
you.
together.
Hat's too big.
Then if your love wants to stop us, why do you want to do it anyway then?
Because I want to protect her.
Why doesn't she want your protection?
Why don't you do something?
She doesn't like my methods.
Oh.
I don't know, don't...
Are you aware
like
that
them,
your
right?
methods
Like,
were
you
not
just
useful
to
against the dragon?
What do you mean like that,
Dragon. They're already here.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
but if all of this was to help protect us against the dragon, the first one we ran into seems to have not been bothered by it at all, and it only really hurt us.
Did you unlock the third seal?
We did do the third one, we just didn't do the fourth one.
Person to notice it.
I saw him like 10 minutes ago.
I mean, I did too.
Okay, so
I was the
Usually
first
have
person
to
I'm pretty sure noticed him
try
as well.
with the third one.
I noticed it before the town meeting even started.
Don't know either, yes.
I'm gonna go talk to it.
Mm.
Now because
everybody and they just
I think that'd be a great idea.
Oh, that's what it's called. Okay.
Sure they weren't lying.
Terrifying, actually.
Kids about to
What are
go
you
listen.
actually saying? I
Well,
don't
then we
get it.
watched it happen. She put her little ring hand up to it, and then when she touched it, not only did she get like burned, but it like disappeared, and then more gas appeared.
What?
The dragon. Were they lying?
No, I'm a little bit, but
I mean, it's hard to tell. It's the first one we met
Hold on.
that we know of.
They've been around a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised if they could act completely natural under such circumstances.
yeah.
Can you tell me what you do?
Maybe, but can you blame us? We were all getting sleepy and tired, and Iona was going to maybe die.
Makes me a little bit uneasy.
It's kind of hard to know that you're reading some new creature's ability to, like, not show pain and stuff under such circumstances, maybe.
I think whatever that is might be
It
more.
doesn't seem like they're a talker, so I couldn't really communicate with them.
What are
I
you
can
saying?
communicate with everyone now.
When you're
I try my
telling
best.
me a dragon came up,
Communicate's a
Off
strong
the ring.
word, but okay.
and then messed everything
Still
up.
get hurt, right?
Basically, it kind of seems like Iona couldn't stop her own hand from touching the thing, and we were really worried when she touched it, she was gonna die, and the dragon said that he could stop it. I was also about to fall asleep, and he used his magic to make me not fall asleep, so it seems like he could stop it. Also, I'm trying not to touch your dress.
It's going a pattern. We started there.
Oh,
Now it floated over there. Maybe it'll show up.
look.
Furious fate to deal with.
I will keep an eye on.
And
If you're there, I will get
she's
So you're
she's
telling me
determined to do something with Iona. I'm not sure
that
what.
I attacked you
I asked, but I'm over here.
because your little orange hair
I'm
had
saying-
to
Got us
deal
all
with me
killed.
to get all the defenders to help defend the forest. And I give you one little quest to go help defend the forest.
Yeah, and it hurt us. I wouldn't say attacked. Attacked means like intent to hurt us, and I'm not saying you necessarily intended to hurt us, but what you did hurt us. And I think you would have known, even if it lapses in your judgment. Do you not think that's fair?
Well, me, apparently.
No, you could not.
Yeah, no, Fox, I wasn't able to catch it either. Don't
Couldn't have known
worry.
this kind of thing.
The damn witch's negligence almost got us all
And I guess
killed.
he comes
And
from
she's
the
saying
place.
we
I
fucked
don't
up.
know. I feel like the contract has
goal.
power.
At this point, I'm just letting the.
Well,
No one's
I
going
kind
to
of feel like it doesn't. So what do you do, then?
It
seems like she knows what she's doing.
Well,
After the meeting, of course.
Hey,
there's plenty
seems
of things I
like
could
all the
do.
words coming out of her mouth are going in one ear and out the other.
The shaman
let's
seemed to
see.
call it the we just
How's your head, by the way?
Can I ask you a question, then?
Cast a magic on it or something?
It's absolutely fucking
You can see nothing but that so far.
Horrible timing.
Nothing that would hurt.
Why did you need her to do it instead of doing it yourself, then?
Perhaps we should
Because she's the last
I'm like a
defender.
shadow probably, and
caution.
I just can't do anything. No one
Mhm.
can do anything, man.
just let's be cautious, alright?
Did you miss the part of the contract where it said the defenders have to protect the forest?
No, I didn't miss that part.
Then what's the issue?
Well, it just seems like maybe you would have known that something was going to go wrong, and that it would be important to tell somebody that if they're trying to help defend you.
It's not my business if something goes wrong, dear.
It
But
is if it's
then
your
you're
contract.
saying that if something goes wrong, then you just have to accept it and die?
I guess so. It's not like I killed you.
The tree did. Or would have.
Am I the tree?
No.
I feel like.
Is it your family?
I feel like if someone got harmed
It's
as a
my love.
direct result of the contract, technically you did harm them.
Everything here.
In the fact
Can we at
that
least agree
the harm
to please not hurt poor Iona?
The harm directly contradicts the contract as well.
That's how I feel.
It appears it was your negligence of details almost got us all killed.
So ergo, it's your fault, not ours.
Oh, I did tell you. Invaders would be like
Everyone's so naive. You didn't say shit about the miasma and almost falling asleep to die.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are you an outsider? Have you considered that?
Sedative. Like a sleeping gas sedative. These are more reasonable.
What did you all think would happen when you went to unleash the seal to get rid of outsiders in the forest?
That we would be spared? Because we had become part of your, like, circle of friendship?
Friendship?
Yeah, because, like, you know, we've been diplomatic, and then we've been here for a couple weeks, and, you know, you've kind of helped us sometimes, and then, you know, we help you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I just want to read.
Yeah, or did she just admit she sent us to die?
Because we had mutual benefits a few times. That makes us friends.
Well, I would usually say that. But if you want to just be cut and dry and only talk about legal things, then I still think we go back to the first thing I said, where we weren't supposed to be harmed in the forest as long as we didn't hurt you or your family. And then we're back to that.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay.
There's nothing legal in this realm.
Except for agreements and contracts.
There it goes.
Yes.
Speaking of,
I have not done anything.
Why?
What thing?
To harm any of you. You all unleashed the seal yourselves.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
That you told us to
Of
do.
your magic. That you told us to do.
I'm just a shadow. Yep.
You almost got us all killed and you try to play high and mighty.
That's fine. You just be a shadow then, all right?
Relax.
It would seem like it.
Hydrophysic shadow.
No.
I know you're pissed off. I'm pissed off too.
But you could probably.
But when it comes to legal proceedings, you gotta relax.
So, I guess in that case then, whenever you tell somebody to go out into the forest and do something to help you, you cannot tell them any of the dangers about it, you can't help them in any meaningful way, and if they were to die, they have to continue to throw their body away without knowing any of that stuff because you just say so.
That's
Hey,
fine.
your tail basically has the same amount of shadow as my whole entire body.
Yeah.
Point being.
Listen. As long as I'm near you, that your tail will give a big.
That's dumb.
Oh my.
Well, in that case then, why should we not just draw iron on you right now and put you down since you can't be trusted?
It ran away.
Because I don't want to do that. I don't think... I don't want to.
the protections
you're
in
making it
town
very
will
apparent
prevent you
that you will
from doing
do-
that, Nurta.
I'm gonna use this.
I'm not...
have one of your
I
silly
don't
sundials.
want to.
That's wise.
I don't need such a
I don't want to. The point is that even when we're trying to help you, you're going to hurt us, and you don't even seem to care.
Very reflective.
Am I supposed to?
It might not be very effective.
Yes, because if you want people to help you, you have to have them like you. If we don't like you, we wouldn't help you.
Magic, and
Oh, you all seem to
Especially if we
like you
can't
a while
trust
ago.
you. Well, I like to.
Use a
That's it.
wand.
That's all you have to say.
Really?
Those are
Who
point.
here all liked me? Who here thought I was great?
Yeah, I might need to use a wand.
I thought
then,
you were
because then it'll
okay.
get channeled
Anyway.
from the
At the
wand,
very
not
least, I
me.
thought you were
I think
not
you're an
evil.
untrustworthy
So use
witch.
the wand instead.
Well,
Thank you, random
you
person.
abandoned the shadow things.
Anyway,
Yeah, you're a rabbit. You always hide in bushes.
I have one question.
Yes.
Where is he? We just don't know.
What were the defenders supposed to earn from this contract of yours?
Right. Okay.
to keep you all safe.
Sadling, you've given me something extraordinary.
You are not safe.
You give me
Not
something
there.
So it's a duplicate of the same deal
We
you
were
had with
dying.
the town.
Yeah,
Not to harm your offspring.
I'm glad.
The deal for the town was more like, free passage in the forest.
I'm just looking for Let me see here.
Try.
Okay,
That's
good.
fine.
I think you sent us to fulfill one of your personal little chores and didn't care if we died in the process.
Keep your do you
If
have
the
eyes as
deal
a-
with the
Keep
defenders was
your
to
weapon.
keep us safe, that seems to run very contradictory to the task you
Is he like
gave them
two-dimensional?
yesterday.
That's weird.
Okay,
Okay.
What do you mean?
Well, then you keep both dimensions,
Well,
people.
if you were to keep us safe as your part of that contract, that didn't seem to be being upheld
It's not like
yesterday.
the whole town was out there.
How big is my tail on the other?
You would have all died here.
Most of the town was actually.
No.
There you go, huge.
Oh my
You're the
god.
only almost 3
No.
objects. Thank you.
We would have died for your personal chore list. There ain't no
At the
hero
very
about
least,
that.
Hey man, just eat less. It
You
goes
would
all
have
to your
lost the
tail.
defenders entirely.
If we were to die,
does it?
there would be no.
What are you going to do, Diona?
Well, as I was saying, there's plenty of things I could do. I could, maybe take a limb. Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Take mine
Maybe take more
instead.
than a limb.
That would.
I'm so lost.
Or, since everyone seems so upset, maybe I'll just cut the deals in general. How's that sound?
I tried my best.
You almost get us all killed, then you threaten us.
There's no reason to bring
No
anyone
more
else in
deals.
this.
Gall out of you.
But then, you have no protection in the forest now.
It all sounds like we got some in the first place. So what's the fucking point?
It's not like we had it, so...
So you might as well
No.
cut the deal, because the deal's fucking
We had
bullshit.
several people dead in the
Jackson!
forest, so we had no protection.
You don't understand.
Very well.
Then hide in the water.
You're also very small.
She controls the
The only
forest.
thing between you
I don't know how
and
to
being
say
eaten
this
by one of my family
correctly,
is
but
me.
something seems off with Ava.
Exactly.
With who?
How many of those talking plants don't eat us
Dragon.
What about her?
because she holds them back?
Something just seems off.
How many other
How do we know
plants
they're being
the
held
curses?
back by her?
Because
They
she's
could
the
be
one that
her
controls
beings
them.
and make their own decisions.
Her forest.
I don't think we should do much
It doesn't
about
matter.
it until
And if they did
It's no
that,
different than that dragon fella saying he can't control his sister.
Same to me, but I'll
when Asa's ready.
If it's her forest, why didn't she call off the damn
The
gas?
spice dragon things, the large vicious things,
because it's
and had all the opportunity to just gut us, but they didn't.
Personally.
Doesn't matter if
I
it's
hate to say it, but I think he's right.
Here's what I am willing
I
to
also heard you
do.
the first time.
Iona should not be punished for this. She was not the one that drew up the contract with you.
Where?
She's also... I begged and pleaded her to stop, as did others, but I was very vocal in that. I was the one that had Nerta try to
I mean, I just saw something
press on the seal, because I did not want her further hurt.
I saw something.
I spoke to Iona, and I have agreed to accept any punishment on her
That
behalf.
sounds nice. Yeah, cozy. Can I get to lay down on the floor?
I'm telling
Really?
you.
Be nice.
Yes,
Any punishment.
yes,
Well,
and
you
I
know
stand
what?
that by that.
You can nap anywhere. Especially on the furniture. Wait, why don't you nap on the furniture?
Don't actually have a use for any limbs.
furniture. Just have dog house.
Especially not
Okay.
such old ones.
No, Doge house.
So how about this?
There's a manatee.
We just cut off all the deals.
In the window. In the window.
You're all free to go. I won't boss you around
I don't
anymore.
want to interrupt the meeting, but I feel
Just be very careful in the forest.
Terrifying.
Deal.
Because to be honest,
Wait, what do you think it's gonna do?
all of you being very rude right now. It's not very fun to deal with.
Totally was.
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean you don't know?
That really stings me.
Something's approaching us. If you have a weapon, you might want to keep it close.
Sorry you're upset, Nerd.
It was just in the building.
I think it's just watching. I don't think.
I'm sorry that we couldn't be friends.
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
What is that thing?
No, it isn't.
Safe travels.
What's that thing in
It's
the
a
water?
manatee. Manatee.
Watch out for
And,
dragons
like,
out there.
They call it a sea cow.
Oh, she shoves that staff up her ass and takes a flying leap.
I mean, that would
Still
do
be
it.
on the watch for Iona. She said she cut off all deals.
Oh, no,
It's not a good
Well,
thing to say when she's
Our
around.
protection is no more.
Fuck yourself.
Well,
Damn it, I
there's,
really thought I had the last word on that one.
If
It was
Nerf
already
improved your
nice.
negotiation
Wait,
skills,
did we
not too
lose
bad
the
otherwise.
galaxy?
even more so now.
Jackson.
You're too nice.
Michael.
And the protection of the
Michael.
town is probably also gonna be gone as well.
Knew.
Tavern.
Ultimately, she had all of the
You
balls.
do
What the fuck,
realize
John?
that she was probably holding
can't really
back a
do
lot of
anything
the
about it.
dangers,
There's more
not
of our
only
time
the
to
give you
plants,
anything?
but other things as well.
Well, we did get something. We know that.
And we need the footage
We know that the big
Guess
tree
what?
is some
Now we're
sort of
fucked.
thing
to
that
protect
she loves.
you.
Because now we have no protection.
But
Yeah, but now we have no protection.
Also, that Shin was
I would trade my life for this town!
but he was able to hold off on showing it. So
I would prefer you didn't.
I am not going to have you.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't go that far.
Nothing compared to all of these amazing people! Why would I take that chance? And now everyone's going to get
here's a
so much
chance.
more harm!
For right now, everybody,
And look at it
very
like this.
careful in the forest. All deals are now
We'll
off
figure
with
it out.
The
Eska,
people
so there's no
to be
promise
strong.
that you'll be safe from any of the spice,
Unfortunately, someone else
traps,
put that
any
idea
of
in
the
her
big
head.
leaky plants,
And I'm pretty sure she would have done that
or
anyway.
any of the other living planty things. So be very careful.
Yeah.
about that.
So even though we cut ties on that contract, she'll still probably not have us protected in the forest. So
They said that. That's what you said.
Yeah, but she could have took my arm, she could have took my eye, but you had to put in the idea of, oh, you don't protect us in the forest.
So you're saying it's okay that
I don't know what
I
that
use my
means.
fire magic and scorch
she
her?
barely put. Even if I didn't open my mouth, she'll probably still say that we won't have protection. And you already were agreeing with her.
We still need food. And
You already
No,
were.
I was saying that she did provide us protection.
But we also don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you
so. The
wanted
whole
to go
reason we
ahead
wanted
and
to do that was
agree
we
to
wanted be
take
on friendly terms
Iona's
with Eska,
plates.
But now that all the
But
deals
she
are
was
off,
already cutting ties with the
we don't know what to do
contract.
then.
I was already hearing that. If you paid attention, she was already going to tell us that our protection from the forest, from her plants, were no more.
protected in the first place.
It does seem that way. Like I said,
least
I
in
felt
my
like she
homeland.
violated the contract.
This is not what
At least in my
violated the
homeland, if the
contract 'cause it was her
Archons wanted you
contract.
dead, they'd shoot you. They look you in
There
the
was no
eyes and think
penalty
you'll
in the
do
contract
that shit.
for her.
They're talking about penalties.
I think they were talking more about that we apparently don't have any protection in the forest anymore.
Everyone leave Iona alone.
Go ahead, go, fuck off.
Right, sorry. Maybe another time.
Whatever, dickhead.
Today either.
What? Church? What is that?
Yeah, we nerded a little cobalt up on stage there, just like a church.
Oi, Big John, remember me?
Yeah, I do.
What's going down? No? Busy? Alright. Nah, don't worry about it, mate. Just don't worry about it.
Sorry.
Nah,
It is
don't
good
care,
to
no.
see you.
No, whatever. This is all because of the big game. Sundial FC, Fair United.
Hey, United.
Remember we stopped him getting that Minotaur?
Yeah.
It's probably revenge for that. Simpler times, nothing's changed.
Other than the modern St. Deals, yeah.
You know what, forget I was there. Don't worry about it. Good luck.
Good luck to you too. I hope to see you around.
I'm finally up here. Hey, where you going? And are you okay? And Jan.
Maybe I don't want to talk right. I was expecting her to take an eye, an arm, maybe even turn me into a flower, not fuck over the entire town.
I mean...
Are you literally going to just follow me around the entire time?
Well, I said I don't want to talk to you, but you're, being so distant with me.
What do you want to say, Wayne?
Damn it, I actually forgot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why do you want Eska to turn you into something?
I don't. It's about not wanting her to harm Iona. I'm 2,000 years old.
I mean...
If I died, it would just be cutting off, like, maybe a couple of pages off of my story. Iona has much life in her. She has much more of a story left to tell.
Yeah, but didn't you want to see, Fish again?
I've already accepted the fact that I am not. Maybe you all will leave. But I've already caught myself with my memory fading. I keep forgetting Michael's name. Keep calling him Jackson. I'm struggling to keep the names Iona and Eska straight. Every time I see old friends, takes me longer and longer to try to remember them. I know my days are coming. I know I'm not going to, I know I don't have much more time. I might be physically fit, but, the mind tends to go where the body does. 1 year, 5 years, I don't know, but I don't have much more time. I'd appreciate it if you tell no one else. I'm surprised no one else noticed, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, you are old, so I expect you to.
So, wouldn't it be better for an old man that's about to die, that's nearing the end of his life, be the one that dies or turned into a flower or loses his limb or whatever, than a young human woman that has much more life and the ability to do much more things than I would be?
I mean, I'm not telling you to,
I'm the one that gave her the invisibility.
do that, but I honestly don't want you just dying because someone else can live kind of situation. Rather you just,
probably find her.
including you.
Yep.
Do that on like this old age, just
Though apparently not to the forest.
Oh.
I won't be able to see.
I'm not sure what elves actually do, but
Yeah, I would say probably stay away from the
You know.
forest for now. I don't know if we'll be able to hammer things out with Miss Eska, but I don't know if that like
Hello,
gas
Hiso.
stuff is still there either. So unless you have some way to not breathe, I probably wouldn't go there.
Are you okay?
Don't need to breathe. They don't have lungs.
No, George and maybe the other undead might be able to go out there.
It's just your luck. I have fire magic.
Oh yeah, no, that's. I don't think he knows what that means. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds bad.
How about this? You got 10 seconds to run before I turn you both into fucking coals. Coals. You know, what's left.
Simple question. What do you plan to do now?
I don't know.
Either way, I would not stop you. I simply want to know. If you figure that out, perhaps I'll even be happy to lend you a hand.
Thank you. That.
As for everything else that is happening, I will be focused on... I do not know what. If you need tools sharpened, I am ready. If you find Iona, I do not think she is in a good state to talk to people. She may cast invisibility on herself again.
I will
She
not.
is a little bit dangerous.
If she wants to talk to me, she'll come to me. I will not go to her. I'll give her time.
Understood.
I'll be honest, I'm a little upset myself. I thought she would have took my eye or my limb or turned me into a flower in her place. I feel like Michael, by doing what he did, him going off about that crap gave her different ideas. So.
Is this private?
I apologize for not being able to stand in the meeting earlier.
Not really, no.
Apologies for
So
not being present sooner.
I'm not sure how to feel about that. It didn't go as bad as I thought it could go, but it definitely didn't go as good as I thought it could go either.
In some cases or senses, it is worse. It is the worst outcome. More people will get hurt trying to gather resources and other things. More chance of death,
Yes.
and technically more life loss in this outcome. Given all
Potentially,
future
yes.
hypotheticals of trying to protect.
We make a new
But
deal.
what matters is everyone still wants to protect.
Though it does sort of bring more light onto Eska's real motivations. I kind of thought that we had made a nice mutually beneficial thing, but apparently her quest nearly getting us killed doesn't actually trigger in her head that she brought harm upon us, so
We need to make
I
a
guess
new
that
deal.
means
We need to make a deal with the dragons.
I don't know about that either. I don't want to rush into that.
We can't make another deal with Eska.
I mean,
I don't
here's the
think they would even willing to give us a deal with Eska.
I'm It's only my second day here. But here's what I've been able to tell. Shit leg. Okay. Sorry about that. This Eska person, whoever the hell she is, plant lady, almost got us fucking killed. I have only seen a couple other dragons, and none of them have tried to kill me.
We've seen one dragon,
myself?
and we don't know if they were helping us or hindering us.
Yeah,
So
we
you're
really don't
facing an
know.
uncertainty. One of them has tried to kill you, the other one was somewhere in the middle, but you don't know which. It seems like that's the better option.
Although if you didn't get so angry and hostile toward her, she could have just killed me and we would have still had access to the forest. Not just you, but the other people as well.
Also, based
When
off
she
of what
almost
she
kills
said,
you expect us to stay calm about it?
Yes, because I'm agreeing to it. It's not a great ideal, but we need the forest for our resources, we can't get everything in town. We can't get leather in
not
town.
only that, but
We can't get iron.
she also said that it wasn't her seal and it wasn't her gas, and that she just knew about it and that we could help her with it. If she has to be honest because she's a fae, so that probably means that she didn't know something would happen. The problem is that once it became known that something was bad, she still wanted to punish Iona for not fulfilling it. And that becomes a problem, because that means any time that we have to fulfill the part of the bargain where we help her, then that means that she can get us killed off with no repercussions. That's obviously not a workable deal.
So she wanted to punish us for not fulfilling shit with unknown variables that almost got us killed, and she doesn't give a shit that we almost died.
Exactly, yeah.
I hate to break it to you, but that's most mercenaries' contract.
But it's this
The thing
again.
you fail to
We're
realize is
talking
this is
in
their home.
the past. Now we have to deal with the present, which is we have no deal, which was already what it was like before we had Eska. We had to go into forest before worrying about the forest killing us, and now we will just return to that for now. It is obviously not what we want. We did have a nice little pleasant time there where we didn't have to worry about the forest killing us. But now we're just kind of back to where we was.
I see it, we have two choices. We make a deal with the dragons, or something that she said. She said her beloved, the tree, was preventing her from
the tree
activating the seals. If we could somehow talk to the
Yeah, but
tree,
why would the tree do fire?
maybe we could make a deal with the tree. If it's sentient and it can do what it's doing, maybe we could make a deal with the tree itself.
I like that idea,
I like the way
actually.
that sounds. Think about it. She's that way. She loves the tree. Wants to say the tree isn't the same. Just wants to kill everything that ain't welcome there.
She mentioned
Perhaps
that
opposites attract.
she said it herself. She said that the tree doesn't accept her methods. That's why it was stopping us.
So what, you're saying the tree was trying to stop us from making a mistake?
That's what
Possibly.
she said. And she's a fae, she can't lie.
She was pretty
So now we're
explicit
gonna
about that, too.
go-
She didn't even use Weasley words.
So now we're gonna find a way to talk to a giant plant that tried to help us and kill us at the same time.
It's a more
I've heard
known
everything.
valuable. It's a known more
Mr. Nicola.
variable than the dragons.
And it didn't try to kill us
You weren't
from the
affected
start.
by the sleepy gas, were you?
Fair point.
It slowly escalated.
No, not as much, but I could sense that something was
Tried to
going
warn
wrong.
us.
I am
Hey, same with me.
only... I am not immune.
I know, you've already said.
But I am resilient. Different.
What if we had a band of you that were not as affected as others make a little expedition into the forest and see if you can go to the tree? And meanwhile, maybe Mr. Fizwick and some other people can figure out a way to not be affected by the gas?
I had business in the
Worth a
forest
shot
today
to me.
anyway.
It would be very dangerous, though.
I've got nothing to lose. What's the point of stopping?
Is it
My
possible
nature
that
means I am tough.
we can maybe
I'm
recruit
made
the
for
foxes
this.
for help?
The burrow?
Mm.
All the shadelings?
The burrows, the shadlings, is it possible that we might be able to get some of their help? Maybe they know
They
something
just
about talking
asked
to the
me
tree.
if they just asked me if they could take my eyes and then suggested ambushing me for them instead. I don't think that'd be a good idea out there.
If they have if there's one
temperamental
law,
bunch.
if there is one law that applies out here, is that agreements and contracts are honored. There's no breaking agreements and contracts out here. That's the one universal law. If we make some kind of deal, if I give them my eye, I mean, I use my eye patch most of the time anyway. It's not like I'm going to miss it. Maybe I can give
But you're
them
saying
my...
you have an eye behind there?
Yes. Lifts the eye patch.
Why the eye patch then?
Do you not know any sailors? Like, this is a very common trick. I'm a former assassin. I use the light patch to have this eye low light sensitivity. So when I'm going in a dark place, I just lift the eye patch, and this eye sees better in the dark.
Back in my world, the continent's landlocked aside from creeks and rivers and streams that we don't sail through, and the only ships are used by the Archons that use them to either kill, enslave, or kidnap people, and they fly.
Okay, well, so, yeah, it's a trick. If your eye is always constantly seeing in the dark, it's able to see better in the dark. So with the eye patch on, if it's night or I'm in a very dark room, I just flip up my eye patch and I'm able to see a lot better.
Fair enough.
I'm going to get in my other gear. If there is any plans to go on expedition even today, I'll be prepared. Grab me when it is time
I guess.
to investigate. I do not mind traveling.
Well, you kind of said it yourself. They had us by the balls before
go
you
into
even
the forest, talk to a tree,
Mm-hmm.
see how that goes.
It was a
If it doesn't
contract
work out,
none of us were a part of. It was a contract none of us apparently knew the full...
What a time to be immune to poisons and gases.
But on this one, see?
What
Have
about-
you seen
what
one
about-
without looking at a book?
Looks like you can breakfast tackle someone.
He is green, he can blend into the field really well.
That's the information I have.
Well, don't just stand there, stop him.
No.
Ah, John.
I know you have a agreement with Eska, but her supposed lover, be willing to trade some information on the tree.
Nope.
Figured as much. I figured that might be part of the deal. Understandable, I understand.
Oh, you mean the things that we can't know.
By extension, I hope you understand that I can't
Then why can't you know?
really talk about anything further, because I would assume your deal would also assume that you need to help her out in some way.
I knew I wouldn't know.
Nope.
Okay, well,
That's all you know then?
I'd like to keep my neutrality, and that's that.
I'm going to see if I can find some more books.
I will not help the Fae, I will not help the dragons, or I will help both at once.
We just don't know. We just don't know.
understood.
Oh, and to town, I guess.
Who's Uncle Bigfoot?
That makes us sound like a bit of an afterthought.
Well, yes, the town, not the town population, more like.
Okay.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
I don't know that one. This is very violent.
So how's your morning been going?
It's so hostile. I don't like
I mean, to be fair, Lou.
I was kind of hoping to either get a limb off or die, but instead we lost access to the forest, so...
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that will do it.
Don't know the unknowable. Don't know the unknown, but it's so tantalizing. I want to know. Okay.
Or at least
So
save
any other
passage in
fee
the
you're gonna
forest.
plan to break out to get back into the forest or something?
Fine. Yes, Michael. Let's talk.
No.
Not yet.
Well, quite a predicament.
Well, since you're promising neutrality and not help one side or another, and I'm assuming that means that anything told to you, you would not pass on to
Are you
Eska.
sure you're okay? So usually you're kind of
We plan on trying to keep...
No, I
a
won't.
bit more happier.
We plan on trying to talk to the tree.
Okay.
The tree tried to stop us from freeing her. Maybe we could make a deal with the tree for safety in the forest.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Scrap everything John just said, and we sick the Thin Man after him. There's nothing they can do against that.
The what?
The who?
The Thin Man, the thing in the forest we were trying to fight one time because it started taking people.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I have not heard about this.
Oh my god! I know I'm not crazy. You saw him, and then you told us to run because you're like, I don't know what that
I've been told about
does.
dragons, I've been told about the hag, I've been told about the tree, the Janikis. I don't really remember a Thin Man.
Oh my god, I'm not going crazy. There was a Thin Man in the forest and he chased us.
Wayne.
What do you mean a Thin Man? You know how many thin men are in this town?
Good luck dealing with Wayne's delusions.
Your tail.
Oh my god, I'm not going crazy.
Your tail seems smaller.
Do you feel hungry, Wayne? Do you need to eat more?
Have you
I said
finally...
my tail's smaller. I am happy.
Are you losing weight? Are you becoming a thin man?
Have you eaten less? I mean, you look thinner, too.
Oh my god, no, I'm not the
process has
Thin
begun.
Man. Oh man, I'm not doing this. I'm not the Thin Man.
Something wrong with that
Does
boy.
anybody happen to know anything about a walrus? A walrus?
I saw one earlier, but...
No, it wasn't a walrus. Walrus have tusks.
By the way, I keep seeing a very large thing with black robes, white mask, green hands.
Oh, yes, of course.
What is that?
That would be the way just to know.
I'm sorry?
We just don't know.
I've kind of joked that it's death coming for me, but knowing this town, that's actually possible, so who knows?
Well, have you done anything that would make death come after you?
I'm 2,000 years old.
I gotta deliver some stuff.
Well, yes, but you're also an elf, so that kind of goes hand in hand, you know?
Well, I mean, yes, but we're not immortal. We have very long lifespans, but we're not infinite.
I mean, yes, but I don't think that death would personally come by to pick you up.
Yeah, you
Or
never know.
is that an elven culture thing?
Yeah, it's a human thing.
Detective Fizwick.
As far as our culture was concerned, it was your family members that came to claim you. But I mean, my family members are not going to be here to claim me, so.
So do you say they maybe outsourced it a bit?
Who knows? I stopped trying to figure out all that stuff long ago.
Well, if you need to know more about the we just don't know, as paradoxical as it may sound, please share links no more.
Alright, well, I'll try with them then.
We ran out of the other forms. It's just me, my hands on it. If you could just put your thing on there, I'd appreciate it. Oh. Yeah, thank you. Okay, okay. There I go. Okay.
I'm getting pants.
Yeah. You got your pants. Is there only one? Was there more? There's just one.
It's just
it's
one
just him.
item.
Okay.
Do you need a bag?
Shit. Oh yeah. Do you need a bag?
No, I'm gonna put them on right now.
Do you need gift wrapping? Oh.
No, I'm gonna put them on right now.
Do you want to enroll them in layaway?
No.
Do you want to pay a small fee for a return? The thing.
Oh yeah. Would you like to
What?
pay a small fee for return insurance?
Yeah.
I don't.
Do you want pants
anything.
insurance?
Yeah, do you want pants insurance?
No. I don't think I need that. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
You just want my pants.
Can we get a can I get you to just 5 stars?
I guess.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Copy that.
That'll be too good.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I think that's 5. Okay, cool. Okay.
Let's skip. See. Let's see. We'll see. Yeah, that's 6.
Okay. Do you have your reward members punch card?
What's that?
You didn't get a
Would you
membership,
like
a reward.
subscription to what was it?
It was, yeah.
It's a magazine.
You didn't get the punch card.
Oh.
You don't have a rewards card? What about you?
Wait.
How do you get the rewards
Having
card? Do
what?
you have to buy something from the store?
Yeah.
I didn't get one when I bought something from the store.
Okay. Can I have you fill out these 3 pages of your life story, your address, how many times you'd like to be contacted daily, and your social security number, and if you could just fill that out, I'd really appreciate it. And then we'll get you a
If
card.
there's anything about donating
any of this
eyeballs, be
is.
sure to check that box then.
What? Yeah, what does any of this mean?
Can I just get my pants?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You got them. You're fine. You got them. We're not keeping you here. You're just standing here because of social constructs. It's too You're too polite to walk away, so you're now trapped by our bullshit.
Yeah, you have to tell us fuck you and walk away.
All we did
Yeah.
was look at papers. Where's the actual pants? Were they in the
They're
drawer?
right
under
here.
the-
Now you pulled them out of here. Oh, God
Oh.
dang it. Okay. There you go.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alright, now you're free to go if you want. Yeah. You didn't sign up for the rewards card.
No, I never done.
We're not getting that. I know, we're never gonna get that commission.
Damn.
I know.
Because I can...
Oh.
You can take this off now.
They got the bendy legs. The bender legs.
Oh.
You don't got bendy legs.
Hmm.
We also don't wear pants.
This old thing anymore?
Yeah, I guess.
You look great in those pants.
Thank you. I'm not having to wear this anymore.
I don't know if I got the hole for the tail. Yeah, are you looking for something while I'm here?
Yes, information.
Oh. Okay.
There's a big
it looks really nice.
person with black robes, white mask, yellow hands.
Yeah, that we just don't know.
That we just don't... I was told that you would know.
Yeah. No, we just don't know.
No, Uncle Big Feet's knows.
Oh, does Uncle Big Feet knows?
Yeah, Uncle Big Feet knows.
Uncle Big Feet knows everything. That's weird. Uncle Big Feet knows the Uncle Big Feet, and then the Yippee, and then the Loch Ness Mobster, and then the Waypoint Water.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the cough man is just a guy that keeps coughing. You never see him. He just coughing. And then we got the we just don't know. Because
there's the Waypoint Walker.
Though, as it were, I'm not planning to go out into the forest anytime soon.
Okay, so your uncle would know what its name is and what it's doing.
It doesn't do me too much, but I hope everyone will be okay. That usually.
Well, that's what its name is. It's the we just don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's quite a few that does.
Yeah,
what's its real name?
That we just don't know.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, so your uncle would know what its name though is, though, right?
It seems to like fly around.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we just don't know. That's
Uncle Big Feet's. Yeah. That's how we know that we don't know what his name is, because it's that we just don't know.
No.
Yes.
Exactly.
It better not be.
So
See,
yes.
they know.
Okay, I understand that you just don't know.
I mean, that's weird of you to think of me like.
Yes. But that's also its name.
I'm not planning.
Because nobody knows.
Die.
Okay, so the thing that doesn't have a name, let's refer to it as that. It's,
Me.
What's it doing here? Why does it keep?
I'll make sure.
Seems to keep like point at me.
I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out for you.
At the very least, it seems like it's a great.
Vacation.
At the very least, it doesn't seem like it's a Grim Reaper or death or whatever.
Oh, it tried to grab me up there with this weird shiny hand.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Too sure myself. I still need to practice.
Well, I mean, you're not
today.
dying, so.
I don't know if I could do too much more today.
Not right now. I had a guy that threatened to burn this with the fire and light. Yeah, that would have probably done it.
Yeah, that guy with the dragon eyes, he's very grumpy.
Yeah, he came over and asked us why the fuck we were asking him questions, but he asked us a question first.
Yeah, you did see that. Like.
Well, I mean, I'm old, so I thought it might have been,
situation.
you know, death coming after me.
I'm sorry.
So, you know.
No, I don't know what it is. Well, I know. It's that we just don't know. But what the we just don't know wants, we just don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
He just comes and goes. He gets what he wants, but we don't know what he wants, but he gets it.
Yep. And what he wants? We just don't know.
We just don't know.
What?
Seems to be,
yeah, that thing. That right there. That's what we just don't know.
Hi.
We just don't know.
Yeah, that's what we just don't know. Look at him.
Something I can do for
Okay,
you.
It is just right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yep, me, I'm... Hi.
Why is the Grim Reaper here?
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry, they're here for me.
We don't know.
Yeah, don't worry. They're not here. You two are young. You have much life together. I'm sure that you two will have a very long life together. It's here for me. I'm 2,000 years
here
old.
for your pants.
But he just got his pants.
That's a lot of years.
That's true. Maybe
Yes.
he's here for your pants.
Why would he?
Yeah.
He's just here for my soul. I'm pretty sure he's not after me.
Maybe he's here for the Grease's pattern prints.
You want pants?
Oh shit!
That
Maybe
was
he
me.
is here for the Grease's pattern print. Maybe
Maybe
he's
he's
trying to
pals with
pick up.
Grease's.
I mean, I don't know.
Shit,
You want
maybe.
pants?
I haven't. Thought
Maybe they're
much
here for your
about it.
hats. They're gonna take your hats.
We need
You
those.
can get pants too.
Yeah,
You
foxes
probably
over
look
in
good pants.
Belgium. We don't have any backup hats.
Maybe.
Get some from
Yeah.
Might be good to look into it.
Too busy with Faye and
That's
Dragons
awful.
and the Dreamers.
Yeah.
Almost as bad as those
John.
Mingle books we gave
Yes.
them.
Me and
Some
I mean,
I'm bad with names, but our bird friends. We're gonna head inside the forest. We might need your assistance. We're gonna grab Nikolai as well.
All
Tobias, thank you.
You guys are going in the forest? I want to go. I want to go.
Don't even
I wanna-
remember
Alright,
your
fine.
I want to go.
Go into the forest when
Listen,
it doesn't have any
Oingo.
protections in there.
It's been a rough day.
I don't think it's targeting anyone because it's
John,
Yes.
the Tengu was looking for you.
Tango who?
He was the bird guy.
That
Really
bird?
tall. No, the other one. With
Oh, you
the
mean
black
Tobias?
feathers. Oh, yeah, him, I guess.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, he
told
was
to.
looking for you.
Yeah, I was told to that they wanted to have me come with them in the forest, so that's why I'm here.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
What are we waiting on, Michael?
So Jackson. You know what? I don't know. Maybe we just use both names at once. That way we
What are
can
you
never
doing?
forget it. We are going in the forest.
Why are you going to the forest?
Michael asked me to help him. He said he needed my assistance, so here I am.
You're not planning to get yourself killed, are you?
No.
I would certainly
Please.
hope not.
The deals were brokered, so please don't feel like you need to do that.
Yes, I was going to say, what's this I hear about? That the forest is no longer. We no longer have protection against the plants in the forest?
The long story shorted is that Iona was going to be cursed because we didn't finish the quest yesterday, and after some really tough conversations, basically all deals are off with Miss Eska and her family. So we are not safe from her in the forest, but that also means we don't have to run away from her family if they try to eat us. We can fight them, but I'm still hoping that could be mended at some point, so maybe not push it too much.
Alright. There's also a very pink mist in there.
Yeah, that too. The pink mist will kill you, so don't stay there long. That's why we have Nicola and people that are kind of tougher, I guess, going in. But I was going to talk to you about something, but I will wait for your return, so please don't let me down and come back, okay?
Alright. I will make sure I come back alive.
Michael, what is it that you're doing?
I'm going with Tobias and this thing. I guess he wants to take care of a boar. So that's what we're going to do.
It has to do with that thing we spoke of a few days ago.
Alright, if you see her, tell her I said hello, okay? And that I hope she is safe out there.
While we're out there, is there anyone here that would be able to, that has druidic magic, that's is able to use druid-like magic to maybe talk to the tree?
Nope.
I might be able to do that.
No.
Does your earth count, Wayne?
I suppose it would.
In the last town, we had to talk to a tree to help us, and I was actually able to hear it. So I might be able to
I wonder if that ring might help.
talk to it.
But isn't that the ring that's broken, though?
Possession of it.
It doesn't hurt. We'll give it a crack. For now, however, let's get going. I want us to get in and get out. I don't want to be there for long.
All right.
Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Fighting a big ass boar.
You're fighting a big ass boar?
Yeah.
Are you fighting a big ass boar?
No.
He's bait.
Yeah. Oh shit.
We're fighting a boar.
You know why John's out here?
No.
John's trying to get his ass killed.
If we can't make a deal with Eska, maybe we can make a deal with the tree.
Oh. That's an idea.
Oh, and when Shen removed
My character is here for John.
Okay.
I'm here with Tobias as his backup.
Okay. What's he doing? What's Wayne doing?
Well, before we came to the forest, we were talking about if he could communicate with the plant because he has earth magic.
Yeah. So
the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an idea. I remember your plan of saying you'll just eat Eska because she's a plant. Do you think that's still possible? Hey!
I'm gonna use my powered Kirby
I hear that
powers to just go.
Who's that over here?
No, not you. What are you
I
talking
fucking
about?
heard that. What are you talking about? What's my princess doing inside the forest?
What you
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It just sounds like
the princess.
I
Yes,
think
the
you meant
princess.
apprentice.
A princess.
Anyways,
Damn.
I'm not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh.
I saw you on the broken bridge. I thought you were gonna jump.
Why is
Scared
Nikolai's
me a
combat
character.
model more zombie-like?
Good. Anyways.
Oh, it's just him being like, he's not got the facade. He's got the like tankiness.
Okay, that makes sense.
Trade
He doesn't
off.
need to hide it. He's got to focus on other things, you know. What happened to your wings?
What wings?
You're right.
It was a cape.
I thought you had wings.
Double
That was a
slash.
cape. It was a cape?
Yeah, look. Cape.
Oh, it was a cape. You're right. That was a...
So in character, it was always getting in the way going through like bushes and shit. Out of character, I needed to save up a couple material slots to add some other stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
what are you doing here?
What am
Got
I doing
something
here?
for you?
Yeah.
What?
are you doing here?
What you got? What you got? What you got? Damn.
Dang! Is this the whole party?
This music is way too jovial.
That's everyone I invited and a couple people I didn't.
They don't exist. Don't worry about
All
them.
works.
These are actually the
Definitely no one
fighters.
in the bushes.
At least the combat ready fighters, that is.
Nuh-uh, he's an assassin.
Yeah,
And,
still
uh,
he's stinky.
Hang on, let me look
Nuh-uh.
at the
He does think.
class sheet we gotta
Yeah.
use now.
Mr. Two Eye, One Eye poser, not even missing an eye.
So what's the plan?
Come on, man.
We
I'm
help
not
you with the
missing the
boar,
eye.
and then
Damn.
you help us with the tree, or
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that'll work.
or do we split up?
No, no splitting.
It's right over there.
No splitting.
Sense
After what's
But
going on
why?
in the forest,
Why?
no.
Why?
No.
Don't you want to see the
No,
old man
this
die?
isn't no. There's a fucking Scooby doing this shit. Fuck you.
Don't
No,
don't you
not doing that.
don't you want to like be the one that
Sounds like
tells
someone really
Nerda
wants
that
to die.
John died?
No, and then I gotta have to tell Iona that you fucking died. No.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
I
thing they
think
never do?
she'll find out. Don't worry.
Yeah, C5.
Not happening.
I'm good to start whenever they are. I'm gonna go.
Just wait for them.
Can
to
I have a
pause.
random dice roll? Just cause.
Damn.
17.
I demand
Also
another
five.
roll. That is the same one. It's bugged. Is you cursed?
19.
Roll again.
Oh, the green blows.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
That's a 19.
All right, roll Michael for disadvantage.
Oh, he gets disadvantage? Okay. Oh.
That's a nat 20.
All right,
A
with the
19 and nat 20.
You're good. You're good.
Lucky number
Man, I would have
13.
took that nat 20 any day.
Give
Fuck,
Wayne
man.
advantage.
Wayne gets
What?
advantage?
Alright, let's see it.
Yeah, he gets advantage against edibles.
Oh my god, you guys are still here? Go.
It's 16.
16.
And 14.
Time is wasting. Oh no.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm doing emo.
Right, listen.
What about you?
All right, that's fine. All right,
Emo.
boys, when you're ready, get
I'm
out
the
of
emo
there.
bird.
Nuh-uh.
We gotta let our little princess be emo.
God damn it.
Damn. Alright, this board.
Yeah, so Tobias, tell us, where is it? Or where you've
messenger-
last seen it.
The message I received only said it was close.
That's
here.
very vague.
Hello.
What are you all doing back?
Well, we're dealing with the Fae, so vague is what we get.
Fair.
What are you? Nice little mask that you have.
I know, I went and picked a little something up after that last incident with the fog.
So, why are you so surprised we're out here?
Well, I figured after the last time, you'd all just stay away. Honestly, I came out here to get a few things. I'm planning on packing up and leaving.
I know I
have no
can't stay
intention
away.
of burning to death.
Yeah, because you want to fucking eat everything.
Well, I'm gonna see what I can do about that.
No. What are you going to do? Convince the dragon that, I don't know, there's something to be feared in Sundial? Only thing they respect is power. At least that's my understanding.
I'm not going to seek the dragons out.
The Fae? Even worse than those overgrown lizards.
Oh, I'm not going with them either. I'm going to talk to the tree.
The tree? Huh. That's a first, I suppose. What are you planning on having a conversation about?
Try
I
to
can't
make
imagine
some
it's the
other
most
deal.
talkative.
Eska said that the tree didn't like her methods, so maybe we can make some sort of deal.
Well, I guess a tree's not Fae. Until it is. Best of luck with that, I suppose. Just, I don't know. Try and avoid the dragons. And Eska, or any other ilk. Look, when you all come to your senses on things, and want to deal with the problems, you should talk to Burrow. We'd be more than happy to help. At least, some would be. Others might need a little bit of convincing.
Well, I mean, if you can find us a way home, that would be even better.
I don't need a lot of convincing.
We're in the same boat as you. Just, we sort of made our own little home here a long time ago. Going back?
I see.
Well, none of us have found it either.
Are you sure?
But who knows? Maybe there's a way.
Safe.
Alright, well.
Well, pretty tough. Wouldn't want
I'll try
someone
making that
with as
deal with
much
the tree.
talent
We'll
as you
see where we
getting
get
hurt
with
too,
that.
but I understand that this is why you're here.
You can do that,
Yeah.
right, Wade? Right, you can.
I'm pretty sure I could.
Good luck then with chatting to your tree. If there's anything else you need, you can find me at the bathhouse. I'm going to be packing things up.
Of course.
Best of luck then.
Good luck.
You haven't seen a giant boar around
Nice.
today, have you?
Did you hear about the boar?
Actually, there was a massive amount of squealing and thrashing about through the underbrush earlier. Over yonder. Near the old camp, I think. Sounded like they were, I don't
No,
know.
I'm here for
stirred up,
something else,
some kind of
actually.
trouble. The animals are getting just as spooked as everyone else.
So
with
am
what's
I.
been going on. Anyway, good luck.
She is so beautiful. Jesus Christ.
I knew you were gonna fucking say it. I knew you were gonna say it. What's the matter? John is not good enough for you anymore?
So I compare both of them, and honestly, they're like very close, but she is a little bit more.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, John.
He's saying it to your face that you're not hot enough for him anymore.
Look, I'm too old for him, okay?
Yeah? You think Wayne cares?
No, he doesn't.
As you near the camp, it becomes incredibly obvious that a very large amount of animals has moved through this area. One with heavy hoofprints, the others smaller in nature. But your guess, for those of you potentially not accustomed to tracking and the like, that these are likely boars. Those that are more accustomed, well, you could say without a doubt that yes, a very large group of boars moved through here. One significantly larger than the rest. The tracks, however, even the large ones' tracks, go off in a myriad of directions. Some, give me one moment, because I'm in the wrong avatar for this. Alright. Some lead this way, off into the deeper woods. Others lead back the way you came, towards the swamp. And another series of tracks leads off this way to the top of the hill. It looks like the most recent of them, at least as far as you can tell, seems to be towards the swamp itself.
Would John be able to differentiate the boar tracks from any other wildlife amongst the different trails?
Yes, sure. You're able to say with absolute certainty that these tracks in general do belong to the boars. There are some other tracks you see as well that are almost more lizard-like in a way, like clawed little feet. Those seem to be in this direction over here.
Okay, so they're all boar feet.
Other than that, it's all boars.
Yeah. So it looks like it's traveled quite a bit.
All right. So, which way then?
Have anything to
Because
go off?
I can't tell. To be honest, I was never good at that.
Well, the newest tracks lead to the swamp.
All right. So I guess we should head over to the swamps then.
They're the freshest anyway, so it makes sense that that would be.
All right.
Yeah, it should be fine.
You okay, Nikolai?
I will be fine. I do not like this swamp. It won't affect my duty.
It's fine.
All right.
With any luck, it'll hamper its movements.
We're traveling across Bridgeway.
All right.
I mean, that would be quicker if we do.
Oh. Trying to keep eye above and to sides. We see nothing on horizon yet. Disordando. Fish.
What the?
Alright.
What's Tyrion doing down there?
Somebody might want to tell him.
Tyrion!
There's a big alligator near you.
Yeah, watch yourself.
Yep, there it is.
You have to. You gotta stay focused. You can't just be walking in the swamps,
right,
empty-headed.
Not now, anyway.
And alone.
That too.
Shen's here.
I'll be fine.
Here.
I'll go somewhere else other than the swamp. Have fun, everybody.
Looks like it died.
You see any more tracks, John?
Are you out here hunting the gator?
I don't know. I'm waiting for God.
Wait. No. Or
God has died, I think.
More or less like the gator is trying to hunt us.
The tracks do lead out here into the swamp. As you get closer to the waters themselves, you're able to tell that there's some sort of conflict that seemed to have happened here. There's blood that's spattered across the soil. And out in the water, you see bones of smaller boars. The flesh stripped from them recently. The gator you briefly saw before it submerged back into the depths and slipped away is one of several. Others you can see out in the swamps as well. Almost just easily mistaken for logs floating out there. It looks like the boars came here and something happened.
I thought you said we're after a giant boar, not a big alligator that's eating a bunch of boar.
Well,
Do you mean the elder boar?
yes.
So what's the move? Tobias?
Well, it's not here, I can assure you that.
Well, we move towards where the
Understandable.
tracks are heading.
Alright.
Why you're hunting the elder boar? Or just for the fun of it?
Either we find this elder boar, this giant boar, or we find the alligator that killed it, and we kill it.
When you could assume that it gained sentience due to how old it was.
I mean, it's possible. You can.
I need to either convince it to leave for the safety of its kin, or put an end to it.
Well, I can assure you, the boar's not in the swamp.
What are we doing in the swamp then?
John?
Yes.
I think we need to check one of the other directions. Ben says it's not here.
Get?
Perhaps deeper into the forest.
Or, if you're all curious, it came here. Leading its kind here to find shelter. The gators killed them. They could. The elder was hurt away and has left since. It's not here. Not going to just watch you run around aimlessly as citizens of town. be it to your benefit to waste time in the forest, given everything that's been going on.
Yet you're out here.
I needn't worry about being out here. The elder boar was by large gators. I assume its tracks lead off that direction. The way I saw it. Was through the swamp or not, I don't recall.
If it was injured, John, you should be able to like a blood trail.
Yeah.
Right here at the cottage.
If you hurry, you might be able to take advantage of its weakened state and slay it.
Beginning to think I might now have some leverage to negotiate.
Considering they fought so hard just to find new territory to call home, I don't know if you'll be able to get it to leave. It is one with the force. They do well to just give it to Swift Mercy and play it.
As you double back, it becomes more apparent that it was not only tracks leading out here, but some do seem to return along a similar path. Splotches of blood that you hadn't been looking for before become a little more noticeable here or there, spattered on a rock or absorbed by the dirt. It looks like they did come back in this direction.
Oh, Tito.
Do you actually know where it is, Nikolai?
No.
Certainly not in the swamp.
Nope.
But now there is blood. Wherever they flee to, we follow that blood. It's a little boys to survive. Where did they abscond? We have something fresh.
It's here that the tracks seem to diverge. It's no wonder that you missed them beforehand. Blood is spattered across the leaves and greenery to your right.
Over here.
It looks like they moved through here, single file.
I have blood on my shirt. How do you even wash that out?
Let's hope this is the worst that happens to you.
Do they go this way or do they go the other way?
No, no, following the blood, right?
There's only one way. Catherine? Brings you out here.
Following a hunch.
Got a hunch.
Hunch that someone may need help.
By the way, what's your affinities? Yeah, yours.
Me or Catherine?
Mine?
Catherine.
Don't get me with that.
order in life.
I don't think that'll work. We're trying to talk with the
The
tree.
weird plant growth thing is back.
See that?
The weird what?
You're not out here for Tyrion, are you?
Ah, those. Yeah. We should probably keep moving.
Agreed.
I see Boris. I got it. I got it.
Follow them.
Back away. Back away from me.
Let's follow them for now.
So, Boris. Hello.
Let's follow these. Which way did they go?
That way. They fled into the bushes.
All right.
Hello.
Well, that's one problem issued.
Carefully.
Already batting an eye on the damn plants. It's wonderful.
Pressing plant out of werewolf shield.
I think I got fired to deal with these damn plants.
This way.
It's over here?
Oh.
You okay, Captain?
They've traveled to the left more.
Alright.
I see them.
Friends.
You see the large. We see the large one. I'm going to try to speak with it first.
Alright, you lead the way.
Seems like they came this way. There.
Greetings.
My clansmen, we must find new land or we will all perish. But we will not surrender our land to these other lesser beasts. No.
They're talking?
It is. You can barely hear.
From our land, we will take that back if we must. Push them back, stomp them into the earth, until they are naught but dirt and detritus that we will rip apart and devour. Hold a moment.
But we've lost so many!
And many more we will lose in time. But we must hold fast. Respect is what we must use to push back the other beasts that would take our territory. Like perhaps these interlopers that have set foot here as we try and hold court. State your business, lest my tusks find you.
Come to bargain with you.
What do you want?
I'm here to convince you to leave this forest and seek out a new home elsewhere.
Why should we leave? The forest is ours. Our home has been for many generations.
It might be your home, but you're hardly at the top of the hierarchy here. Look at how many you've already lost today. You grow older, and your family grows smaller, weaker.
Weaker? You come here before my clansmen and insult my strength? Were I less patient, I would tear you apart for the very suggestion of it. Make an example of you. Crunch your bones before them all.
Let it show my goodwill that I came to speak first before striking. But look at what's happened. You went into the swamp and you lost so many.
A setback.
A setback you can ill afford.
We can replenish.
We don't want to be here anymore. We don't want to die.
Oh,
This is hardly a safe place to replenish.
Why can't we leave?
Because it is our home. You do not give up your home. Why
May
then
I
should we leave,
speak?
outsider? Explain yourself fully, lest my patience run out.
May I
Leave,
speak some words?
and I will safeguard your claim while you were gone. You can replenish your numbers in safety, grow stronger and more numerous, and when you return, sweep your enemies before you.
I'm a lord that respects order. I will give each of you a turn to speak. Perhaps you can convince me and my ilk. But test my patience, and I will not hesitate to kill you.
Who do you wish to hear from first?
You, the one that said you have words. Clearly you are prepared for some kind of counterpoint. Go ahead.
When you speak of legacy of the land, is it not your ancestors and your people that have provided this legacy, no?
Yes.
This is the question I pose forth. Pride versus legacy. And that this legacy can be safe kept elsewhere. That what truly is yours is your people, not the land. That home was made of people. I ask for reflection on this concept. That, as was also stated, your home is with your people, and they could be safe, and your legacy will be stronger if you leave the forest. Or home will go with you.
I will
That is all I
consider
have to
your
say.
words. You then, rabbit. Speak, little prey animal.
What do you think it's best for you now? You can't stay here. This place is horrible. And I'm pretty sure the longer you do, more monsters and other things and who knows what will come out of here and try to, eat you and the rest of you. I think it would be possibly best to leave.
He won't let us leave.
Silence. Do not speak out of order, little ones.
Sorry.
We are powerful and strong, despite what happened with the Gators. We fought them on their territory. It was a miscalculation. What then of you, masked one?
I simply put it to you this. You will have no people if all your people are dead. It's not just the alligators that you have to worry about. Even if you were to defeat them, there are greater threats that will approach on you. There's the upcoming dragons. You don't know if all of them are going to be perfectly fine not attacking you and hunting you for food. There's also others that might come after you. Not only the alligators, the dragons. It's about to become a very dangerous place. You can't fight war on all fronts. Sometimes you have to accept a retreat to keep your people safe.
I'll consider this. What of you, woman in white? Do you have anything to contribute?
My name is Catherine. It is a pleasure to meet you. And, well, I certainly agree with my compatriots. As someone who has seen many a battle in her lifetime, I can agree that while I understand the love you have for your land and the pride you have in all that you've accomplished, which I am sure is extensive, there are times when sometimes it is best to remove yourself from the dangers. Not because you are weak or incapable of fighting, but because you're strong enough to care about those around you.
Perhaps there's some truth to that.
Thank you for listening.
Fire hair. One with blades that sting and cut.
Be truthfully,
They even
I'm not
call
so
him
much
redhead
of a...
too.
Shut up. Personally, I don't do no diplomatic talks. I'm more just there to heal and fight. However, my companions here, I would have to agree with them. You know, if you love your people so much, then I ill advise you to try to find a different home. A home that will protect them. A home that can potentially make them stronger. This forest here isn't what you seek, essentially. You should try to find somewhere that's more comfortable, especially to your smaller kin. You know, you want them to grow big and strong, but they're out here fighting gators that's, you know, with disadvantages in their own way. You're kind of fighting in their own turf. So, my advice is just trying to find a new home for your lovely family and not deal with what goes on in this forest. That's all.
And you? What is your take? Why should we leave?
For your future. You want to show your strength, show your resolve, then perhaps you should shrug off the chains of the past, the ones binding you here, forge your own future that you've built yourself. This place is one small part of the world. Maybe there's other places out there that are suited to your kind. Since you've given my companions time to speak, maybe we should hear from your family as well.
Fine then. My subject. What is your opinion on this matter? Should we turn tail? Or should we stay strong and resilient and push back against that which tries to take our homes from us?
We aren't those things. Not anymore. We just want to go. It's too dangerous here. The plants, the gators, everything.
Perhaps there is truth then in what you say, outsiders. It seems weakness has spoiled the blood of the younger in my ranks. They are cowards, frail, soft. A pathetic shame upon what was a great and noble line. Perhaps I too am failing, as I have no doubt failed them. Should that be their outlook, so easily cowed? What would you do then if I was gone? Who would stand up and lead? None? Would you all become cowards? Prey animals, easily hunted and felled.
We could get used to another forest. One that's safer.
Outsiders, I put this to you then. My line is hopeless, as they have just displayed now. Pathetic. Show them strength. I will not surrender my woods to outsiders, like you, nor Dragon, nor anyone else. But I am not foolish enough to know that with the wounds I carry now, it is unlikely that I will survive a far trek to another wood. So, show them strength so that they may learn from it. That they may not be the pathetic, squealing hogs that you see before you now. Let me die a warrior's death, and perhaps from that they will take something from it. That is what I have decided.
We have healers among us. What if we gave you the strength to lead your people?
What? You would offer to mend my wounds?
Michael, Catherine?
Yes, most certainly.
Yeah, sure.
I come not as a conqueror, but as an ally.
Fine then.
As a friend.
If you can mend my wounds, I will lead them and teach them properly.
That's up to you guys. There are only healers here.
The
Well,
wounds on the
Catherine.
boar are immediately quite obvious. His right flank has a horrible gash out of it, mauled by one of the gators. Other wounds, bites, and torn flesh alongside the underbelly have left several ribs somewhat exposed. Indeed, it's likely that he probably would have perished in the next day or so if left unattended. But you may be able to assist him should you try.
Catherine, you get the belly. I'll get his side.
Actually do that.
Catherine is going
They
to
can
cast
actually do that.
heal.
That is a very big boar.
The boar tenses in pain as flesh is mended, and sure enough, your magic takes hold, and you succeed in patching the wounds. Though the job is somewhat ugly given the severity of the wounds it had sustained, the bleeding stops, staunched, and you can tell that in a few days' time, he'll likely begin further down the road of recovery. You have successfully mended the wounds in such a way that you will prevent the boar's death. Oh, it stings. The magic tingles, but I feel less faint than I perhaps had a moment before. I do not feel my blood spattering across the ground. Fine. A deal is made, and contracts are sacred. Consider this one done. I will take my ilk, I will lead them from here, and I will teach them to be proper boars and not piglets.
Farewell then, and good luck.
Luck is not needed when you have strength. Good luck to you, outsiders. May you fare well.
And use the
against
strength we've
dragon.
gifted you well.
Hey, the board does know that there's like bigger animals out here than just, that, right? If he came across it,
That's
then...
why we just told them.
Wasn't there like a dinosaur?
That's why we told him to fuck off. In short, yeah.
That's why I specifically told him there's other threats out here.
And he's old
And
and stubborn.
that is why I've been attempting to keep my eye on Iona.
Why is Iona in the forest?
She said she was looking for crystals for Tyrion.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, we were intending to go up into the islands as well.
Very adamant about me not being with her.
Okay. We're on our way to
and the
the
fact
tree.
that I
You said
just recently
crystals,
saw
right?
her over there.
Oh, I just saw her run by.
Ah, great. Wonderful. Where'd she
There
go?
you are.
Hey, Iona.
And this is why I've been having such...
She doesn't want to... Best to leave her alone. We need to head to the tree. The best thing we can do at the moment is if we
What
can.
do you mean best to leave her alone?
If we can make a deal with the tree, then
How dangerous this place is.
she's not gonna let us find her. If we can make a deal with the tree and we can get protection for the forest, then that's going to be the best thing. So we should hurry and get that done before something out here harms her.
Yeah, I'm still gonna keep on blaming myself for that. I did teach her how to go
Perhaps.
invisible.
Perhaps
Oh,
while
that would
we're
explain
up-
why I haven't been able to find her then.
Perhaps while
Though
we're
I
up
can
in
ridicule her
the
spell, but she's too quick.
Man, I
we could
can't
find some
believe you
crystals.
Where's the tree?
What?
did that.
But she's looking for crystals for Kyron. Maybe we could find some ourselves, and she wouldn't need to stay out
Watch
here any
it.
longer.
Watch it. Focus.
And the beast will turn into the bush as it senses its prey and begin to spit acid at the person that evaded your hunt as Iona is in the bush and the beast
Get it
begins
away.
attempting to snip. And you shoot it.
I'm going to attack this.
Ruksh!
Grab her.
I don't know, you gotta get out of the bushes.
Wayne, after her.
It spits its spice breath at you. Nikolai, it manages to glaze a part of your eye just past the shield, and your eye, it's a bit blinded as the spice. It's like someone rubbed spice right in front of your eyes.
Move aside.
As the beast with the presence just backs away. And then we'll just turn and leave.
You. I don't know.
A lot of shit that's happening right now.
Alright, again, we need to make it to the tree and try to make a deal with the tree. That's a good example of why.
I told Wayne to go after
John?
Iona.
Yes.
I'm curious. Those wards. You know that those ruins that you passed by with a small table sitting in the center?
Yeah. Yeah.
There was one
Was
near
there a ward there?
We
Yeah.
didn't look. There was.
No, there was a
Because-
ward there. There was a ward there, ward in the swamps, and the last ward is still active, which is by the tree.
I think that might be where she's going.
We need to stop her. That's number one we need to do before we talk to the tree. We need to go there now.
All right. We need to go find Iona. I don't want no one dying.
No, I
Let's go
don't think
find
you're
Iona.
understanding what she's saying. We need to go to the ward. She's heading towards the ward.
The last ward was near the base of the tree.
We go to the ward.
All right, let's go.
We go to the ward. We find her.
Yep. Watch it. The ward was somewhere over here. I don't remember correctly, though. I think it was over here.
It was.
Oh God. Careful with the tree.
It's
Right
right over
here.
here.
Oh.
Alright. Couldn't see because the fucking fog was there yesterday.
Why?
It was difficult.
The thing, it spit on me. My eyes. One of my eyes is obscured.
I certainly hope that's where she's going.
No.
Feel pain too well. But I can't see out of one of my eyes.
Last word was here.
Catherine, can you heal him?
What are his affinities?
Man, what are your affinities, Nikolai?
death.
Then
Fuck
no.
my hand.
No.
Unless I used older magic healing.
I mean,
He's going to push some of his death magic
it
through.
might not work. Oh. Tobias got it.
Better?
Clear it up.
If she's not
The
here,
one
then she's probably
downside.
at the
I see
pedestal
it. I
one.
see where we are.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Not
Not
quite sure.
certain. All I know is that the one downside with having life affinity is not being able to help those who have death affinity.
Yeah.
He might be trying to restore the runes already broken.
So,
So we should go to the ones that are broken.
Well, no, if she's doing that, we're not going to find her. There's 3 different spots. We're not going, especially with her invisible.
I
If
can
we find
try.
one already restored.
I could try to counterspell her invisibility, but she's quick.
I say we're here. We make a deal with the tree. We put the protections in place. We make a deal so we're protected, and she's still protected, even if we can't see her. Or we can run around the forest trying to find her, and we end up getting killed ourselves, and we run into another one of those things. Whereas if we make a deal with the tree and we get the protections, then we not only do we protect ourselves, but we're protecting her.
Hey, Tobias,
That's
you got that
exactly.
ring, right?
I do.
Right here. Might as well give it a shot.
What ring? Also, where did Wayne
The
go?
ring that Shen took from Iona.
Wayne went to Iona.
Ah,
Back
great.
when we were here.
Yeah.
Because Iona was attacked. Wayne check on Iona.
All right. So I guess we're gonna have to climb to get up to near where the tree is.
Think so.
It was it was taken off of her.
Oh, whatever magic was in the ring might be.
Maybe. I mean, it's worth a shot if you could try to put it on yourself. I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping.
We are running out of options.
Let us hope that
I know.
we are not trading one devil for another. So do we need to get closer, or do we need to go somewhere else to
I heard something.
Try to speak to
I
the
thought I
tree.
saw something.
Can we actually climb up here?
I begin to feel really warm.
Why do I feel warm all of a sudden?
I should not feel warm.
What are you here for?
We are here to speak to the tree.
That's me.
Thank you for seeing us. We would like to ask a few questions as well as possibly. Also, thank you for helping us. I believe it was you that drove away the beast that tried to attack us, correct?
Yes, they've gotten quite angry after all that mess you people have caused Eska.
Well, you were the one that was trying to prevent us from undoing the seals.
Yes, I used fire specifically so she couldn't unseal them.
So it was a mistake to try to undo those seals.
I did it for your protection.
Understood. So, is there a way to redo the seals?
They should heal on their own as long as all of them aren't broken.
Okay, so they'll reseal.
As long as there's one seal, each one will seal itself.
Asuka mentioned that you don't care for her methods. I take it that... And you also helped protect us. I assume that you don't want to see us come to harm.
I've lived my time. I'm tired of being. I just want her to get over me.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
The tree. Also, why are you not with Iona?
I've lived a very long time. I'm quite tired of it.
She managed to get away.
And I'm tired of her destroying things just because she wants to keep me safe.
I mean, the mage.
That we have in common. I am 2,000 years old.
Where did you last see her?
Very old for an elf.
I've lost count.
Maybe there's something that we can do to help each other.
I can try to counterspell it, but I have
Is there
to
something
really
that we can
see
do
her.
to try to prevent her to destroying things?
I didn't
Maybe
wanna
we
use
could
counterspell.
help.
That was only for a last resort.
Well, it's difficult. She's kind of admittedly lost herself over the years. Usually you could just make her some tea and she would calm down.
The spell is the same.
But it's kind of hard when you're a tree.
Counterspell.
And admittedly, I don't think tea will solve this situation.
See. What do you think would allow us to resolve the situation? Maybe bring you peace as well as her.
Well, Truthfully, I'd like us both to die.
Understood. If that is your wish. Happy to.
What would it take for that to happen?
I'm not sure. I don't recommend fighting her head on. There are the dragons coming. Perhaps we'll just get caught in the crossfire. That could be the best outcome, but
Well, I'm an
If I
assassin.
may
I'm not
ask.
much of a heads-on anyway.
Yes.
What will happen to the forest if both you and Eska were to die?
it would just be an ordinary forest, I suppose. Like any other.
And the town of Sundial?
Well, we have nothing to do with the town. In fact, the town wasn't here until quite a while ago.
Yeah, our town moved. Kind of transported, so sense.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything that can harm her, both either you or her that I can use to maybe craft a poison or
Fire. Anything.
she's weak against fire, but
Well,
that's
yes, fire is very optimal. It's messy and quite not efficient.
it might risk harming the rest of the woods as well.
Yes, it might harm the forest. It may not burn all the way through. There's quite a lot of wood here.
We need a more elegant solution.
Which brings me back to, is there any specific poisons that either you or either of you are susceptible? Any allergies, any iron weaknesses?
There is the void fungus.
And where can we find some of this void fungus?
Truthfully, even when I was alive, I couldn't find any. I guess alive isn't the right word. It wasn't quite as wooden. Sundial is a very long-lived and storied town. Perhaps there's a book somewhere.
Back to the books.
Great. Just great.
Another reason to find Iona again, I suppose.
Just be wary. Void fungi are very volatile.
Wouldn't be the first fungi that was volatile that was... Wait. Does it react badly to water?
Oh, it reacts badly to anything. If your area has void fungi, it's gone.
So it's something we need to be very careful of.
Yes.
How
Ideally,
would it
if you were to
affect
put the void
those with
fungus
the void
in-
affinity?
Don't know, I wasn't able to experiment. The whole reason I'm even existing as is, because Eska made a deal. And turned us both into Fae.
Who did she make a deal with?
I can't remember. I was on my deathbed at the time. But I think they had like light hair, green eyes. That's all I can remember.
I'm willing
It's
to
very
make
hard to remember things.
I'm willing to make a deal. I promise, and I will do everything I can to make sure both of you die. In exchange, until I am able to find a way to kill you to get this void fungus to do so. That you protect us so we are able to do what we need to do. To make sure you both are able to find peace at long last.
I will do my best, but my influence is only near the trees, sadly.
That would be enough. Any help that you can give us would be, I would accept that deal.
Well then, if you find any info on the void fungus, let me know. Maybe I can help you find it.
I will. We'll come to you as soon as we find some more information.
I'll try and protect you on your way out. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you. And we will find
we
you the
go.
peace that you need. Alright. Time to head back to town and get the info that we need.
And
We
Iona?
also need to try and get Iona too.
Iona.
I'm going to go back to town and look up the books. If you want to try to find Iona while she's invisible, you're welcome to. But we don't know where she is, and she's
If it
invisible.
can get me close, I might be able to. Yeah, she's exuding mana. I should be able to detect her.
Also,
If I get
she's
close to
a...
her, though.
Counterspell it if I can. Also, why are we going up further? Aren't we supposed to be going down?
Jump.
We can jump off.
Yes.
Ah! I could just go down.
Yeah, you use your fancy weird solid wing thingies that you have. That's
cheater.
The others of
Fuck
us that
you.
don't have weird magic bullshit, we're
Cheater.
gonna do the featherfall thing.
I've earned it, alright? I had it crafted and I'm viewing my magic
Cheater.
into it while I'm flying.
That's cheating.
It's not cheating, it's just magical bullshit.
Nah, that's
Magical
cheating.
bullshit that I've learned. You fuck.
Hmm?
It's down and in this way, right? Okay.
And
Alright. No, I've slowly been getting used to using that.
easier than climbing down.
So, where should we start?
I'm going back to town.
if we-
You can try to find
Alright.
Iona. She's a grown woman and she doesn't want to be found. If you want to try to find her, that's your thing. There we go. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
I don't know how to mess with it.
It's
All right. Well then, let me see.
I'm gonna grab it on my item bag. There you go.
Do, do, do.
John, thank you. This is wonderful.
Everything all right?
Thank you very much for the trade.
You'll need to do some research. We need to find out about something called void fungus.
No.
Void fungus?
Yes.
Very well. We just had a whole adventure in the library,
I know
so
about void.
that's fine.
I mean, not very friendly.
And I still messed it up.
Oh boy. Yep. Great. This is wonderful. Thank you for the.
Another satisfied customer. Thank you for your purchase.
What can you tell me about void fungus?
About 3 years to properly learn enough common.
I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've heard anything like it. I don't know if I can remember.
They came back from the forest.
Titania might know more than me. I'm not one to know random plants or mushrooms and things. What is it? Is it a mushroom? Flower?
Only Grandpa.
Most likely. What about you? Do you have?
Agree with
Do you happen to
mushrooms,
sell
you're not
any
passing
void
that, huh?
fungus?
It wouldn't break any of
Probably
your
not.
neutrality if you were to tell me that you've had
No, but I got this for you.
pink dragon a long
Oh, what
time
is
in
it?
the past before, have you?
Is a piece of paper.
Opens it.
As you open it, the word stinky is on there, and it's in Albadar's handwriting.
Get completely fucked. Duped.
Then again, why would I?
Bizwick taught the shadlings how to
I
spell
haven't met the
stinky.
Archface either,
I
so...
do believe we told that's getting wrecked.
Yeah, I just know you're a guy that's been around and you know.
Hold on,
things
Stinky. I'm gonna
and
need that back
people.
by.
as per your.
I can't even keep
As
it.
you're mulling over being called stinky, the paper is just ripped from your hands as the shadling runs off into
know
the nether.
anything about being in a completely
Okay,
different town
well,
than the ones that I know?
That's very
I
interesting.
think you've
Well,
been around for a while, right?
I guess they learned a new trick.
Well, yes, it's not the first time that we moved
Don't forget. How did the expedition go?
Okay, yeah, I kinda knew that.
We made a deal.
There's something about a farm. Did they tell you about the book?
Okay,
I think
well.
that's what everyone was here doing, was telling you about the book, right?
They just asked me if I know about the magic book, so I told them they should probably ask Lawrence and not me. I'm not a mage. I know magic, but I'm not a mage.
The short
Okay,
story
it
is
just seems
we
like
made
there
the
was
deal with the
information in
tree.
the book
They've agreed
that
to
mentioned you, and so
They
whoever
didn't tell
wrote
me
the
what
book
it
or
did.
had
provide
They
us
just showed it to me.
as much protection as we can in the forest.
Well, what? Well, I showed up. They had
Wonderful.
figured out that if you open the book
Hopefully,
and put your
right?
hand on it,
Oh.
then the book rewrites
Is there a
the
catch?
words and
I have to
pictures
abide
and stuff
my
and shows you new information
side of the
that you
bargain.
didn't know.
Ah, I see.
And when I did it, I put my
is-
hand on it. It told me about
Don't
mushrooms
worry
out in
about
the
it.
forest, but it kind of had a moment where it showed
Okay,
a
then.
picture of you in a town I don't know.
I'm definitely gonna worry
He's
about
looking
this.
for void mushrooms. He's got pups pooping.
Oh, right. Well, you see, that's
I know
Something
someone
about-
one thing
similar,
about
but I'm not
being a multi
sure.
challenge is actually really nice. You know, that whole thing
Do
is
you
just
remember
kind
ever
of
selling
Sometimes,
tools
that
to
kind
a
of thing.
farmer?
Oh my fucking god.
I don't either, Joe.
Not it's kind of what I do, and every single town has been a farming town.
No. We just don't know. Isn't that right, John?
About what?
The void fungus.
Exactly.
Okay, so the only thing that you need to know is I made a deal with the tree.
No, you fucking
you
idiot.
did. Okay.
The deal is acceptable. Just trust me on that, but I'm not going to give you the details.
Okay.
We need to find void fungus as part of this deal.
Okay. Sounds like we have a mission next time. Next trip excursion.
Also, something
Alright.
to note is
I need to talk to you.
because of the tree's influence, it's not as expansive as we only have the protection is stronger closer to the tree. But that's
Okay.
at least something. We have at least some protection in the town as opposed to nothing.
Okay. Very well. All right. If you have to speak with me, we have something to grab, so speak while we walk.
John, just promise me that you put a lot of thought into this deal.
I'm only going to trust you with this. Well, there's several people that know about this deal, but this is going to base what's behind me.
No, I said I'm behind you.
Oh.
I know
So-
you've only got one eye, but come on.
Alright, so this will get out sooner or later, but I would appreciate you not saying anything and it being later.
Confidentiality, I get it. Don't worry about it.
The deal that I made is that I kill both of them, the tree and the Fey one.
How? Why? Can you kill them in the first place?
How? Void fungus. Apparently it's something that we will be able to use either as a poison or something to be able to kill them. Why? It's a very old tree. It just wants to die. Apparently it was turned into a fae on its deathbed. So, because of that. It's something that most younger people do not understand. Much like yourself, once you get to a certain age, you just want to rest permanently.
No, I get it. I don't get the magic part of it, but I get the understanding of, being immortal is not all it's cracked up to be.
So, as far as can we do it, I don't think they would be asking us to do it if it was impossible. And quite frankly...
Unless it was a trick.
It's not the first time I've killed a fae, so...
I'm just making sure you didn't, put your life on the line or anybody else's life on the line this time.
The deal is, she offers us protection, and for as long as it takes for us to find a way to kill them both. And
But then after they're dead, then we don't get no protection.
After they die, they've made it clear that it just becomes a regular forest again. No eating plants, no carnivorous plants, it's just a normal forest.
Will there be dragons?
The dragons will still be out there, but as far as the pink mist that make us go to sleep, the, we still, if the foxes want to attack us, they could, but as far as the dangerous things, swamp-wise or in the forest, we wouldn't need protection because those go away.
I'd still prefer to have been there for this deal, but I guess what's done is done. I guess we'll do what you've decided, and we'll hope it works out.
It'll be fine. Why? Would you rather I had not killed them?
I don't really understand any of this shit. What I really getting at is, you always look at every option before you say yes.
As someone that is 2,000 years old, it's...
Well, that's why I said I hope you're right.
I want to give the tree peace. And quite frankly...
If you believe this tree, then I'm with you.
Well, I don't know why I would just trust the tree wanting me to kill the tree. I feel like if it was tricking me, it would maybe make me kill the other one and leave it in place, but it's asking me to kill them both, including the tree. I don't think it would be asking me to kill it if it didn't think I was capable of doing it. It wants me to kill it. I could feel it. Because, to be honest, I sometimes have that same feeling of wanting the rest of myself. The only difference is that will never... I know that, whether that be in a year or 5 or even 20, I know that's coming sooner or later. But she doesn't have that same kind of comfort. She only has she has true immortality. She's going to live forever and never have a chance to rest. So I will give her
As I
that
said,
peace.
I hope you're right. Well, if you excuse me, I have to go make a contract with a magical book.
Yeah. Good luck with that,
We
Ted.
found a book that, when you put your hand on it, it shows you shit.
Like what?
It seems to be different for everybody. Nothing seems to be particularly useful, except, like when I put it on there, it showed me the stock exchange. You don't know what that is, but it's not really useful to me either. I don't think the book knows what I do, to be honest.
Maybe we could see. Maybe it'll show...
Well, you can't, because it magically closed itself and we can't get it opened.
Alright, well, if you can get it back open, let me know. We can maybe use it to find this void fungus.
Ivy and I are going to use our auto magic to put a seal on it so that no Shlomo can grab it for nefarious uses. We're going to put a binding spell, she said.
That sounds like a good idea.
What do you want? What are you willing to give for it?
Okay.
When do you
Usual
need it?
rates, perfume,
Mhm.
Fae are getting incredibly stinky. Problem has to be dealt with.
By the Fae, that is
pretty
everyone was.
So in the old iteration of the town, it was possible to die within town.
Awful stuff.
Well, no,
What is it you're trying to find in the book?
town or,
Specifically.
Oh, nice. Well, you said that your archives had stuff that we didn't have, so I'm gonna compare our notes.
A new deal has been struck.
Dragons were off on war.
I'm
I don't
not
know the
sure how
details
useful
myself,
that's
but,
going to be.
A war?
But
Oh,
it's
well.
definitely something
What kind of war?
people don't have in yours.
Ah, right, yes.
So,
Well, if it
right.
lets me learn
You're
anything
trying to
about
keep
them I
notes.
didn't already know,
Okay,
then I would count
I
that as a
see.
win.
So, now, I mean, no offense when I say this. What exactly
Before, you were gonna tell me
started
a little bit
the
about
confrontation
the
between your
that you
kind and the
learned,
Fae?
but then we kind of got interrupted with the whole Oberon coming over there and sort of pushing your buttons and stuff.
of the day, so
You mean like
I don't get too thirsty during the day.
this sort of stuff?
Right, of course. Yeah, you drink seawater.
Right.
Yes, I drink quite a lot in the morning.
Yeah, I might want to know a little something about it.
believe that.
Can I put my
Almost
finger
seems to be
on...
like a sundial.
This book is a sundial? Wait, can I put my sundial to it?
Just gonna kneel down and open up the drawer.
Inside, you find a very, very thick and dusty book. It's labeled Mycology and You.
Very dusty. It's gonna open up and flip through the pages.
You see things such as green fungus, blue fungus, upside down fungus, sideways fungus, straightways up fungus, void fungus,
There it
blue
is.
fungus.
Oh no, I just flipped one void fungus. That's what I was looking for.
You must contain the void fungus in a steel jar. It's commonly found inside dragon stool.
Are you kidding me? Alright, well, this is going to be a very interesting conversation.
Let's go,
And it also probably can't be the dragons because the dragon doesn't use creation
So, we
magic. The
can't kill
dragon
him.
uses a unique magic that isn't a regular thing.
Is it like a lava rock?
Sort of like a rock.
Now I have a reason
No.
not to wear my pet.
Okay.
It's strange.
I just thought it'd be
Is it
interesting.
hot?
You know, you got your special ink and everything.
I suspect that's route with Fey magic, if I had to guess, so I imagine our friend here probably wouldn't know anything about it.
Apparently,
I take
people
pride in not
Imperial
knowing how
use it
their
for all
magic
sorts of
is,
things.
or what their magic is.
To
No, there's
provide,
actually something in there that weighs something.
fuel for their various
Where's Oberon when we
devices
need him? I'm pretty sure Oberon would love
in their
to be
homes
Like
and the
in-
city itself.
Like an oven?
The Kraken is visiting.
Yeah, like an oven.
Excuse
Oven.
me.
Yeah, it's like any Fey things, but yeah,
Massive
you're probably
drills that
Ah,
Mhm.
I was hoping that you could help.
But it's also incredible.
I'm looking for a specific ingredient.
Fee, are you sure?
So why do
You
you
don't
put it
want
in
to
your
handle
hair?
it.
It's holding a big,
In fact, being
dusty
around
old,
backwards.
dusty book.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever heard of void fungus?
This is in a more neutral state.
I don't know where he specifically is. He just disappears. when
Yes, I
someone
have.
asks too many questions.
No, Michael was talking about you.
Would it be possible to get in
What
here?
did I do? What did I do?
Nothing particularly.
I've done a lot today.
Yeah.
The question is, why? Well, we are allies. So why exactly do you need void fungus?
So
It is not to harm the dragons in any way, I promise.
And it's a rock that is like powerful and dangerous, but you just put it on your head because you can.
It is possible.
No, well, this is.
But tell me your reason.
Screeching at the book.
Alright.
I don't know, Ted. Does this
It has
Follow
three
me.
states: solid, liquid, and gas. Each one has different properties.
impressive. It's not useful, but it's impressive.
And is dangerous in different ways. it scream, or is it just that's what it does?
Okay.
Wayne.
I mean, I don't want to ask like the same question 3 times, but then I have to ask it anyway.
I spoke to the tree.
Like why then? Because that sounds like just you're asking for
Right.
guidance then.
I could be.
It would like to find peace after a very long life.
Also, it has a purpose.
Go on.
It told me to seek out void fungus for that purpose.
Hmm.
I'll keep that to myself.
It is possible. We could also handle it on our end if you really wish.
Why would I blow up the
I'd rather do it on my own.
Easy.
I'm so hated right now.
Very well. Everyone has a choice.
I gave her my word that I would help.
No, I'm
And as someone that has had a long life myself, I can sympathize.
I don't think so, at least.
Very well. I will look into finding out where void fungus is, or finding it myself. I'm doing this as a means to show amicable arms. Also, in essence, to prove that the dragons are the true allies of Sundial, not the Fae. Or you have Fae in town. They will betray you eventually. They will get you killed. They always do.
I'd rather we try to find a way to all peacefully coexist.
That is unlikely.
But not impossible.
But it is your choice.
And if he does, you could run away. I just want to know if he knows.
But when they draw their blade at your neck, we will be here to help you. Go home now.
Back in my own world, I have, I waged a war not only against magic, but against Fae. And this town gave me a way of seeing my mistakes. All I am asking is you give the town the chance to see the same.
I will. I see no reason not to. The town, while different and small, is trying its best to survive. So, you earned the right to have your chance. As I say time and time again, everyone has a chance, and everyone has a choice. So, I will help you find your void fungus.
But what he means is, I hope you come back alive. But it just comes out.
Well, the book already says where it can be found, which is why I came to you.
It's like his accent is.
I
And
figured.
what is it you need?
Is this going to open up the book and just let you read for yourself that it says that it must be contained within a sealed drum and it's found in dragon feces and dragon stool?
A funny twist of fate. Fine. That will manage. It will not be my own.
Well, no, I don't expect it to, and I don't. You know, I figured that you might have maybe crops or, you know, most funguses and stuff like this, you can just take it off and grow it in a different way from things. Look, I'd
rather not talk about dragon stool.
I rather not either. That's why I'm not talking about it. I just get the fungus.
Your point is gathered and across.
We just want the fungus. The fungus is all I'm asking for.
Fine. We'll have the fungus. Anything else?
That is it. Is there anything that you're wanting in return?
No. Being willing to work with you is showing that I am applicable for the town and that we are your real allies. It is an essence of goodwill, but wanting to prove we are better than the Fae. Because we are.
Understood.
Good. Now,
Do you have spores of it? Do you have a mushroom of it?
how long have you been here?
Alright, well, I'm the person.
I was one of the first here. I've been here for a very long time. Longer than most of the people around here. Most of the older ones that were here at the beginning as well isn't here anymore.
Just go into the waterfall, excuse me.
Why is that one friends with the Fae?
That one is friends with everyone.
I think he knows.
You need to watch out for them. Those kind die first.
Maybe you should try being friends with Nerta. Nerta has a way of being friends with everyone.
I am applicable to being friends with Nerta. I helped them in the forest yesterday, as I'm sure you remember.
Yes. I do.
Well, I'm going to go walk about the town to see how it compares to the previous one. You'll excuse me.
Of course. I hope you have a wonderful...
You need not bow. We are friends and allies.
Well, I mean, I kind of do that with everyone, but...
Very well. Pardon me.
Of course.
No, the last time I did that, we ended up with a Fae that basically backstabbed us, so that's great. But maybe the dragons will be different, and maybe they'll have fun and unique ways to backstab us.
He's leaving.
You said you wanted to speak to me.
Probably.
I do. And if at all possible, I would like to gather a couple other people, but I'm getting the feeling this late in the day, some of them have already gone to sleep.
Might as well tell you both at the same time. I made a deal with the tree.
Dang.
Great. Fantastic. What was it?
We get...
Shushio.
We get what protection the tree is able to provide. The closer to the tree, the stronger the protections. The protections are much weaker further from the tree.
Okay, what did you have to give in compromise for that?
Don't worry about it too much. It's nothing major.
Man, I really wish you would have just lied to me about something else, because that sounds way worse.
Dang, is it eyeballs? Are you gonna have 2 eye patches?
I promised them friendship and candy.
That's all.
All right, well, I guess we got to make sure we have a nice supply of candy then. We've got plenty of
They are
friendship
utterly
here.
stupid.
Okay, so...
I swear.
But on a serious note, we just need some void fungus, which I've already looked into acquiring.
Yeah. Cool. If there's anything I could do to help in that, of course, I will help with mushrooms and funguses and stuff.
It's possible we need... I don't know how much we'll get and how much we'll need, so it's very possible we might need to culture more of it. So if that's the case, you will definitely need... We'll definitely need some help with that.
Can you tell me anything about void fungus? What do you know?
It's going to open up the book and just let you read for yourself. You're going to see that it talks about how it needs special containment and it needs to be in a steel drum. And it's then going to talk about where you can find it, which is, it's going to say dragon stool.
Does it show what it looks like?
Yep.
Which is?
Out of character, I didn't get a description of it.
Would it by chance happen to look anything like this? Just pure black?
Possible?
Not that I'm
Looks like a
saying I have a
skeleton with
void
a black
mushroom.
hole on the end.
Oh, there we go.
A skeleton with a black hole on the end. Okay. Cool. I am undoing this. I haven't found out what pure black mushroom is yet. Okay. Sure. Let's we'll go to your room and I can tell you about the thing I was gonna tell you?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks for your help with the whole learning about if the dragon sensed you were there.
I'm gonna go eat pie with Skimble in the Doge house, and it's real bad that you guys
enjoy
are all
the
gonna
big
die.
apple pie.
We're not going to
Yeah,
die.
I'm feeling not so great about it either.
Yeah, really sad that you're all gonna die.
We're
that
not
means
going
the
to die.
expectations are down here, which means anything different from that means that we got way more positive out of it, right?
I don't know. Skimble and pie.
I don't know about
Enjoy your
that.
pie.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
People are gonna start thinking that Grandpa is like telling me bedtime stories before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, but so I've been trying to make the things with the church work, and I think you know that I'm doing my best with that, but things aren't going exactly how I want. What do you get from my church services?
Well, you usually teach about getting along with everyone and trying to... I don't necessarily get the whole thing about the dreamer, but the rest of it is fairly nice about the town coming together as a community, being nice to each other, trying to do good deeds for each other, that kind of thing.
What do you know of the dreamer that you've heard me say?
If we are good to each other, that the dreamer will have good dreams, and thus it kind of works as a spiraling effect with her. The more good we do, the more good thoughts that the dreamer has, and there for the good that goes to us, and the more good things we can do, and it kind of a bit of a feedback loop.
That sounds right. Okay. So you at least get the gist of it. So I've been trying to make those teachings because I think it's important, and I really believe that us being positive in the town has those effects from the dreamer. But you may also notice that I think a lot of people in town are getting the wrong opinion on it. And I know I made that a point in one of my services. I don't know if you were there for that. But a lot of people immediately started thinking that they could just solve their problems by having the dreamer do it. And that wasn't exactly what I was going for. On top of that, I want to spread positivity, but there's a lot of people that are still very negative. And I think even today's town meeting kind of showed that there's people that don't really know how to make their feelings more... You know what I mean, right?
I do.
So, what I really wanted to do was have a couple of people that I'd be really close with, but maybe I could give a little bit more information on the dreamer too, that I could trust to act on it responsibly. And the thing is, in doing so, it may require some additional accountability on the part of those people, but you would definitely know. Oh no, we got raided. Sorry. Basically, I just wanted a couple of people that I could tell more information to and hope that they would act on it more responsibly, because I'm worried that if I tell the town in general the other things I wanted to say, that it would maybe cause the negative spiral more than the positive spiral. So in doing so, I wanted Ted to be part of that, because it may require us to make deals with the Fae and interact with the Fae, and he knows more about contracts and things like that. He seems to be knowledgeable, and so I'd really appreciate him being part of that. I asked Mr. Fizwick to be part of this team because Mr. Fizwick is really good at learning things and testing things and figuring things out. And he's got a lot of people that help him do that, but he also knows how to keep things secrets, you know? And then the other part of it was you, because you are somebody that knows how to do things in the background. You keep a level head in most situations I've seen you in. And you also know how to fight, which is something that the other three of us don't really do, if it comes down to it. And so what I'm basically asking is, would you basically be one of my clergy for the Church of the Dreamer? And if we need to do some things on behalf of the church to help spread the positivity and help the Dreamer, would you be willing to help me with that?
I would.
Good. In that case, then, I don't want to speak too much about things without all of us present. I would like to, at some point, have all of us in the same room talking, so we'll see if we can put that together. But in case the situation comes up before we could do that, and we need to speak about the clergy, I would like to refer to you as Knight, and I am Pawn.
Okay, that shouldn't be a problem.
If I mention Bishop, that is Ted. If I mention Rook, that is Fizwick. And this way we can leave the names separate, and we don't have to name names in front of people or Fae, or dragons, I suppose. Because I think we're moving to a point where sometimes these deals are being made, and maybe it's good that people don't know who knows what's to know, because knowing things is going to become a liability, I foresee.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how is Iona? I haven't seen her since the meeting.
She was running around in the forest. We couldn't catch up with her because she kept going invisible and running really fast.
Hi everyone, sorry for the late response. It is 10:07.
Okay.
Steve, so that is the 4-hour mark, marking the end of Waypoint. Thank you very much for spending your night with us. We really appreciate it. Have a good night.
In that case, then, I'm glad she's still okay. That's a bit concerning. Was she doing it on purpose, turning invisibles, or was it something
Yes.
else?
I get the sense that she wanted to be alone.
Yeah, it's like the last thing we should do, though. Okay. Fizwick had some strange skeleton, ghostly-looking guy following him around today. I don't really know if we figured that out, but that was kind of spooky.
The Shadelings know about that.
Yeah, it seems bad.
We don't know it.
Okay. And we found a book that seems to have belonged to, like, at least somebody on the level of an archmage. And it was, like, ink-related magic, so we thought it was Shen, but I don't know if anyone actually confronted him about it.
Ted, is that the same book Ted was talking about where when you touch it, it shows you things? Okay.
Yeah,
Ted
that
told
one.
me a little bit about it. He left out the part about it belonging to an archmage, but he also said
Well,
that it
that's
sealed
something
itself up and it can't open itself up.
True. We asked it a lot of questions, and the last one I asked it was, "Are you okay?" And then it closed itself up and then chained itself off. It seemed to respond to what you wanted to know, and it would, like, try to find a book or something relevant to it. That's what I think, but it wasn't always able to do it. Sometimes it just came up with question marks.
Better.
But, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to try to hold the church service and do the communion, but I'm really hoping I can spread a positive message first and get as many people thinking happy thoughts, because I don't think today really helped out with that a lot.
Yeah. I agree.
But, after the service, let's see if we can get the whole team together, and then we can speak more freely and maybe find a private place that we can use our hangout.
All right.
I've found out today it is very hard to do that anywhere.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Then don't let me keep you up any longer. You get some good sleep, Grandpa.
All right, you too.